Hey, hey guys! Welcome to Cosette Contemplates. Um, so I want to call this, I guess, like a Valentine's edition. But really, it's just kind of like personal epiphany that I have had today due to a song that I talked about on my Facebook post earlier. I did like a 4 to 5 minute clip that I shared on my Facebook, but I was just like, as soon as I get home from work, I'm going to delve into my personal epiphanies about this song called Bleeding Love by Leona Lewis. Okay, first thing I need to disclaim is that I'm not like a trendy pop culture kind of person. I'm always late to the party when it comes to getting on the bandwagon of the newest thing that's trending. Like, it's just not part of my world for some reason. So anyway, I have heard this song so much on TikTok, and it just has like a certain vibration to it. And if you're into law of attraction and manifesting, you're tracking with me when I'm saying these things. But like, this song just seems so high vibe to me, and it just felt good. The resonance just felt good, and then I could totally identify, with some of the lyrics. So I want to go. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to go through the lyrics on her song. Probably can't see that really good. I'm going to break it down like it's a Bible, passage, and I'm just gonna like preach it, okay? Because it's just that profound of an experience for me. So she says, closed off from love, I didn't need the pain. How many of you can relate to that? Once or twice was enough, and it was all in vain. Time starts to pass. Before you know it, you're frozen. And like, kind of reading that or hearing that, I was like, that kind of makes me feel like, by the time I am offered a proper love, the kind of love that I desire, I'm going to be like so set in my ways because I've been doing the single woman thing for so long now. I'm just like, I have my own routines. I have my own, and I'm an introvert, so like I love being alone, So, yeah, so I'm just in that place. And then she says, but something happened for the very first time with you. My heart melts into the ground, found something true, and everyone's looking around thinking I'm going crazy. And then here's where it gets so sweet to me. But I don't care what they say. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. They try to pull me away, but they don't know the truth. My heart's crippled by the vein that I keep on closing. You cut me open, and I keep bleeding. Keep bleeding love. Those words just hit me just like right here, right in the center, like my soul, my spirit. I was like, wow, I can so relate to that. So let's just talk about it, okay? Let's just be really transparent. And when I say let's, I like literally mean that. So, comment below your experience. Tell me your thoughts about these epiphanies or love in general. I'd love to hear your story. And so when she says, I don't care what they say, I'm in love with you, I'm just like, that vibration is a very high vibration. And it feels good when you feel the emotion of what she is saying, maybe experiencing or had experienced before. But it's like, it feels so good to me. It feels like happiness. It feels like radiant joy. It feels like celebration. It feels like adventure. It just has so many good feelings for me in that. And so she says, my heart's crippled by the vein that I keep on closing. And I was like, wow, that my heart is crippled. My heart is crippled. And that stayed on my mind for so long. And I was just like, okay, so what she's saying is that her heart's not functioning optimally in regards to being able to receive proper love. And because of her experiences, or whoever wrote this song, whoever it's for by, I don't know, but because of her experience, she ends up with a dysfunctional heart. Obviously, we know she's not talking about the organ. So I got to thinking about that, and I just thought, oh my God, I have a dysfunctional heart too, because I don't receive love the way that I would like to. And I'm very cynical when I do receive a love offer. I'm too cynical, and I have this mindset. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to feel embarrassed after I say this, or if I'm going to come across as a closed-minded jerk. But I'll just tell you, this is just my experience, okay? So it's like, I just feel like, is there any man out there? I highly doubt, like, this is my mindset, I kind of doubt that there is a man out there who has the ability to love me properly, okay? And so because of that, I keep this vein closed, like she's talking about in the song. And then my next thought was, oh my God, what if I like crossed paths with this amazing man who has done the work, done his shadow work, done the work of going through, getting rid of his baggage. I mean, you can't get rid of all baggage, I don't guess, but just really doing the work to prepare himself to give love to a woman. So, my thinking was just like, I don't even know if there's a man on this planet that could or would want to love me properly, because I've always been in situations where I felt so much pressure to be a certain way, to either look a certain way, thin, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, thin, or, some other things that are outside my control. In order to be loved, I had to be those things, right? Because if I didn't have those things, then I was just like not worthy of a relationship. So, I got to thinking, like, what would it be like to come across a man who's put in the work and is ready to show proper, radiant, disarming love. Because that's what I need. Trying not to cry. We all need love, so there's no reason to cry, I guess. But and so this is where I started kind of getting into manifestation mode, because I started allowing my emotions to feel into what this might feel like. So this man who is disarming, and he just has a way about him, and an intention to stop me from closing my heart, but just cut me open, and come on in and show me the love that he can see I need. An intuitive man. Okay, I'm not talking about, well, men can't read minds. No, I get that. But I'm seeing more and more, and this is even with personal interactions with guys that I'm talking to. There are men in this world who understand the crisis that women are facing, because there is a shortage of good men. There is a shortage of good men, or I'm not finding them and my friends aren't finding them. So, but there are men out there. There are men out there who recognize this, and they have spent the time to make themselves a really great partner when they find the right woman. And so, and here's another thing, like this song, she's like, I don't care what they say, I'm in love with you, right? They try to pull me away, but they don't know the truth. And I think sometimes, like, this is particularly applicable to me because at one time there was a man that I was entertaining, and he was different from me in every way, culturally, spiritually, religiously, ethnically. He is a total opposite of me. We have great chemistry. But in my mind, when I hear this song, they try to pull me away, it makes me think about, like, well, be careful because you don't know him, he don't know you, and, it could be really bad, and, he's not the same kind of faith that you are, and all this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, I deserve to be loved properly. And if he is the one that can do that, that is the most important thing. That is the most important thing. And so now my plan is to just kind of have this song playing every day, allowing myself to feel the adventure that is in this song. So that way, metaphysically speaking, my heart can open, and I will get myself into receiving mode for a man who has done the emotional work, and a man who wants to, or a man who is just naturally disarming because he knows how solid he is in his own emotions, right? So yeah, that's really been on my heart. It makes me just want to say, if you are single and you have been hoping for love for a long, long time or whatever, I just want to say, hang in there, because I feel like there is this emergence of men who are stepping up to the plate, who have done the work, who, there was a guy, okay, this is kind of random, but you've all probably seen like the memes circulating on social media, about love and relationships and all this kind of stuff. Okay, so there was a meme about you want a man that needs you, right? And I know we can go back and forth. Well, you don't want them to need you, you just want them to want you. Okay, yes, obviously that too. But here's what I'm saying. I'm talking about this from an emotional perspective, an emotional standpoint. Because there is a man that I have been talking with, and that was one of his words. He was like, I just, I need you beside me. I need to be beside you. That's what he said. I need to be beside you. And I was like, oh my God, really? I can't believe someone said that to me, because no one's ever said that to me. I know, I'm pathetic. Okay, whatever. So I was just like, really? He's like, your mind is perfect. Do you know how I feel when a man compliments me on my mind? Because he has subscribed to my Cosette Contemplates channel. He'll be seeing this video. And he just is saying things that's just like blowing my mind. Like, I need to be beside you. And I don't know, there's some other very impactful things that just kind of took the scales off my eyes concerning men, and this is a first for me. So I've not run across a man like this. So anyway, it was just kind of a big deal for me, and I just thought, how cool is it that, you know, in this song, in the lyrics, you know, she's like, my heart's crippled by the vein that I keep on closing, and you cut me open, and I keep bleeding. Keep bleeding, bleeding love everywhere. And that is so beautiful. That is so beautiful, because that is the natural result of an emotionally mature man who comes into the life of a woman who has been neglected, broken, cheated on, verbally abused, mentally abused, emotionally abused, used, period. A man who can come in on his A game with complete integrity, solid intention. To me, that's just mind-blowing. It's just thrilling. And then, you know, because of that, it opens you up, and you just love everywhere. Love flowing here, love flowing there. You get what I'm saying? Like, your vibration will increase. That's what I'm trying to get at. Your vibration will increase. That is one way you will know if you have found a partner that could be an excellent match for you, because you will feel your vibration rise when you're around them, when you're interacting with them. Okay, your vibration will rise. And when your vibration rises, you become more open, and you become more healthy emotionally, and you're able to quit living from this dysfunctional heart space. I long for that. I have always longed for that. I've always longed for a man to let me know, hey, I see you. What's bothering you? What's got you upset? Not that I'm like an overly emotional person, but just a man who will check in with me, you know, at the end of the day, and, you know, want to be proactive about wanting to comfort me, wanting to soothe me, and legitimately saying to me, hey, talk to me, open up, tell me what's on your mind, what's in your heart. I've never had that. You know, and then the guy, like, I was seeing some TikTok videos, you know, the guy is like holding his girl, And she's like, I just had a bad day and I just needed a hug. And I mean, he went above and beyond to make that hug and that affection. It wasn't just like, hang in there, baby. It wasn't that. He held her and he held space for her to cry, to be vulnerable. And he held her. And I love that. I've never had that. So yeah, I'm encouraged. I have so much hope. I feel like my vibration has increased just because of Leona Lewis's song. And so I just hope that you will listen to it with fresh ears like me. And just really, if you're single, maybe just listen to this song and allow it to increase your vibration, and just call in from the universe, call in from God, this partner, this man who has done the work, who is emotionally mature, and who is proactive and intentional about meeting you where you're at emotionally, not just physically, meeting you where you're at on a mental level, and just a man who wants to get down into the dirt of you. And this can apply, like, this is me speaking from my heterosexual experience, okay? If you see this video, you can apply the same concept to any gender, to any sexuality, to any relationship that you've got. I'm just speaking from my own experience, because I know that this is broadly applicable. But yeah, this just blew my mind, and I had to share it. I know it seems like I'm rambling, but I just had to come back on and just express as best as I can from the absolute depths of my soul how much I love this song. I love the meaning. I love the result that came from that guy just kind of cutting her open, disarming her, essentially. And because of that man doing that to her, with her, for her, she's able to function healthily in all arenas of her life. I am a businesswoman. I own my own business. I am a 1099 contractor on my business kind of owner. But when your heart is closed, your vibration is lower, and that affects every arena of your life. It affects your health, it affects your career. Obviously, it affects your emotions and whatnot. But I'm telling you, this world, there are men in this world, there are people in this world who will come to you. They will find you. They will be intentional. They will be proactive. And they will want to dig all in your dirt, plant some seeds, and help you grow. Disarm you. Take away your fears. And be that solid person, that rock of a person that you deserve. And you'll be able to open once again, and you'll be able to feel the thrill and the vibration of a relationship, a connection that just vibrates so high. So yeah, I mean, we all need love. Maybe you're married and watching this. Marriages get stagnant, and they need an infusion of newness. And this, what I've said in this video, can go a long way for that. So you could even apply it to a marriage. because I was married. I was married for 15 years, with him for 17 years. And every married couple can attest that there's going to be dry seasons, dry spells. You love each other, you won't love each other, you get bored with each other, and then you get absolutely fixated with each other. There's just like a lot of cycles. But yeah, I would encourage you to even inject some newness of life into your relationship, via, kind of the concept that is set forth in this song. Alright, so it's like 25 minutes. I don't want to go too long and bore you. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to add other than I just want to be loved. I deserve to be loved properly. I deserve to be loved powerfully and romantically and adventurously and wholly. Okay? The dating scene is... I'm a poet and I can't even find a word for it right now. The dating scene is atrocious. No one really dates. Not many wants to date. You have to weed through the hookups until you find someone who wants to date. And then, then you're faced with a situation where it's like, oh, good person, but I don't feel any chemistry. I don't feel any attraction. So then there's that, added on top of all of it. But I just want to encourage you, your time will come. Your vibration will raise. Because I believe that God, that the universe, that this great, great spirit that lives in all of us is looking out for your highest good. I believe that with all my heart. And someone will come across your path who will have done the work. Maybe you're a guy and you're listening and you're thinking, what about women? Because the same thing happens to guys, okay? But just know, just hang in there, be encouraged, and allow yourself, when you hear songs that you really like, especially concerning love and relationships, I may actually put together a playlist for you all my subscribers. I will put together a playlist of songs that help me raise my vibration and help me manifest connections quickly. Now, I said manifest connection quickly. Maybe once we make connection, then they're not exactly who we need each other to be. And so, that's another time. That's another story. But, yeah, I'm going to leave you all with some song suggestions, playlist, or whatever, so you can think about raising your vibration. Because if you'll raise your vibration and you get in that place of high vibration and you can feel the emotion of what it might feel like to be in an amazing relationship, then you can manifest it. Okay? All right. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing an add-on to this video. But anyway, happy Valentine's Day to you all coming up. I encourage you, whether you're single, married, dating, not interested in dating, I do encourage you on your self-love journey. If that's not something you've started, please start it. Please. You will thank yourself and hopefully me for recommending it. But love yourself. Oh yeah, I know what it was. It was this quote I heard, but I can't remember where I heard it from. So it's not me. It's not an original quote from me, but it's There's this quote that says, "Before I love thee, I must love me." And I think that mindset and that practice, that consistent practice of loving yourself, will set the stage for you to manifest the partner that you deserve, the partner who is longing for you. Okay? So yeah, in case you're wondering, this is my my lip gloss by Crunchy. I love this stuff. I think this is called Date Night. Anyway, I'm just fiddling with it. But I love Crunchy products. If you want to know more about Crunchy products, you can let me know. We'll talk. But anyway, I appreciate your time. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you found it insightful. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, please like, thumbs up, please share, please comment, interact with my content, please subscribe, share it with your friends, your family, and just help me build my channel. Okay? I've got 41 subscribers, and so I'm hoping to just really focus on growing the channel the next 3 months. So if you could help me with that, I would be forever grateful. If you could help me with that, it would really, really make me smile. And who couldn't use smiles, right? All right. Well, thank you for coming to Cosette Contemplates. Thank you for listening to my contemplations. And I will talk to you soon. All right? Bye.